Hello everyone, Falconzord here, and this is our review of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, Legacy Falconzord. The Falconzord marks our first time that something from Season 3 is being released into the Legacy line, as we are now moving on from Season 2 to Season 3 and hopefully to Zeo soon. As you know, in Kaku Ranger, Tsubasa Maru, which is the Falconzord's counterpart, did not have a pilot. However, considering that the main Zords for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3 were 6, we decided to give the Falconzord to Tommy. The Falconzord basically just acts as Tommy's personal Zord, and there's not really much I can say to him. However, a new thing that I will be doing in my reviews is going over the boxes, as you see in front of you. The box here looks pretty nice, and it captures the feel of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie merchandise from back in 1995. You can see the little film strip logo and the black and white and the gold, and basically it looks very nice. But enough talk, let's get on with this review.
So over here is the Falconzord itself, and it looks pretty nice. You can see a consistent color scheme of black, gold, red, and mainly white. So in terms of the articulation, you have the talons over here, which can close in on themselves and open up. So in case you want to do a standing charge kick from Kamen Rider O's in his Tajidor form, you could do this. You have the tail over here, which can lift up and down. You have the head, and you can see some dots over here. And these dots indicate what position you have the Falconzord's head on. So if you have it on 3 dots, you have it like this. If you have it on 2 dots, like this. If you have it on 1 dot, you have it a bit bent, and if you have it on no dots, then it's completely straight. And you can actually open the mouth over here, just like if the Falconzord was shouting. And over here for the wings, you can flip the wings up and down, just like a bird. And these parts over here actually do separate. So if you want to recreate that scene where the Falconzord comes in, or the debut of Tsubasa Maru in Kaku Ranger, you could just fold up the wings over there, and you'll see this, which is basically the Falconzord's wings that they're sort of bent at the tips, but not really. And if you go back over here, and if you flip the wings forward and clip them back on, you can actually recreate one of Falconzord's attacks, in which basically the Falconzord's missiles over here would fire at the enemy. Now unfortunately, the missiles over here do not light up like in the original Falconzord from 1995, but they are colored red to make it look that way. And you can fold the Falconzord's wings back up. And that's honestly it for Falconzord. Let me see if he wants to stand. There it is. And that's honestly it for Falconzord. He really doesn't have much to him. You have some limited movement, not really limited, but like, you can only do so much with the Falconzord. But the detailing is very nice, and I like the fact that he can basically make a really good display piece. For example, if you have him in the display, or you can even put him on top of your computer, like if he were like a parrot or something. So that's basically it for the Falconzord. So, what do I think of him? Here are my final thoughts.
So overall, while the Falconzord may not seem like much now, it is going to be important later once the Ninja Megazord comes out, and hopefully the Shogun Megazord. The Falconzord on its own is an okay display piece, and an okay toy. It does all the features that you saw in the show, and it has some very nice details. However, it isn't something like a Megazord where you could transform it and like separate all the Zords and whatnot. However, don't plan on skipping the Falconzord, because as I said, once Ninja Megazord and Shogun Megazord come along, he's going to be important for those combinations. Not saying that you necessarily need the Falconzord for those combinations, but in case you want to do the Ninja Megazord, the Ninja Ultra Zord, the Shogun Ultra Zord, and the Shogun Mega Falconzord, you're going to have to need the Falconzord. But I would still recommend the Falconzord. It's okay on its own, but I would still recommend the Falconzord, even though it really doesn't do much on its own. What do you guys think? Is the Falconzord decent, or does it really miss the point? Leave your comments below. And until next time, I'm Reviews, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.